Yeah, so for the Ed Sheeran music video, Take It Back to London, we literally brought Ed Sheeran to Moston into this sandwich shop and shot him and Aitch having a full English breakfast. Hi, my name is Locke. I'm a music video director from Manchester, hailing from Trafford, South Manchester. I've shot quite a lot of music videos over the last few years. I've worked with artists, we started in Manchester, worked with Aitch, Meeks, Bugsy Malone, further afield to London, Ed Sheeran, Stormzy, AJ Tracy, Heady One, Digga D, Mahalia, Little Mix. There's probably loads I've just forgot, but I worked with quite a few artists. So yeah, I did video production at South Trafford College. So I went to Salford Uni, and again it was a similar sort of course. It was media production, but this time it was a little bit more specialist. So at that point I knew, after my first year at uni, I knew I wanted to pursue a career in creating content, whether it was directing or being a cinematographer. I just wanted to make things. I wasn't putting pressure on myself to be like, I want to be a music director or animate films, or there was never really, the university didn't really help guide you in that direction. It was more just giving you the tools, and giving you sort of the tools to go out and make things yourself. At the back end of finishing uni, I had an opportunity to go to America to do some behind the scenes on a music video. So I got the opportunity to get on set and see how, big 100 to 300 grand music videos are made in America. So with that sort of like newfound insight and almost confidence for now coming back to the UK and planning to make work, I came back and I was just like, right, I want to be a director, but I just need people to work with, I just need talent. Just started hitting up all my friends, because a lot of my friends were artists anyway, musicians, so I just started hitting friends, should we do a music video, should we do this, should we do that? I was doing videos for free, £100, £200, nothing, sometimes self-invested in them. I just wanted to get active in making videos. It was just an opportunity for me to practice my skills. But I was doing it myself. I was self-shooting, self-producing, directing, editing, even creating marketing material, trailers, and I was doing it all just because I knew how to do it and I knew it needed it. IMDb, I already met her a couple of years before, did like a live music session with her. I used to work at an agency in Manchester called EY3 Media. I met her through that. So we just sort of like, loosely connected there, and always knew we was probably going to work together at some point, because she had a great voice and she was doing great things, and I was doing my own thing. And then she just hit me up and went, I've got a project. Yeah, so we said, we plan to do some videos, and she played the whole project, and I was just like, we need to do a video for each one of this. Like, let's just do my entire project. So yeah, we created all those videos, we put shade out, and it just blew up, and that was that. That's where her career snowballed from there, and from that point then it was, once I had that work that I was happy with and it was doing well, it had the right press, and it was hot at the time, that enabled me then to start getting into conversations with other artists. Because the biggest thing is as a up-and-coming director is, as much as you can sell yourself, it's proof. You need to prove what you can do. Obviously I'm from Manchester, I've been championing artists from Manchester. I worked with IMDb. Before I started working with Meeks, I was working with Aitch. Did some nice, great standout videos with him. And I've been working in London as well, working with a lot of big artists in London. But my heart is in Manchester. I'm always accessible to any artist or creative in Manchester to be able to reach out to me and work. So it was a similar process. Like for me, I don't just like working with an artist and just doing one video and saying, right, bye, see you later. I think it's not even by force, but a lot of time I work with an artist and we'll get on and become, create a mutual ground where we can work together and respect each other and create a friendship. And a lot of times the artists want that again. They don't just want it as a one-off. So Meeks, it was a similar situation where I was introduced to him by his manager at the time, Kane. There was no label involved or hierarchy or anyone telling us what we can and can't do. It was like, let's just do what we want. Yeah, the tank thing came about randomly, not even before I even started working with Meeks, but my friend Lewis, who produces all my videos, Lewis Nicholson, he lives in Haywood, and randomly in Haywood, near where he lives, there's like a piece of like private gated workshop garages type land, and these guys who create, I think it's marble worktops or something random, that's their business. But their hobby / passion is buying tanks and refurbing them. and then getting hired to do like random World War II period dramas on TV and all these random things. So we, Lewis, we always said like, he's like, I've got them tanks are literally in my back garden. That's how close they were to his house. And he's like, when we get the right projects, I'm just going to knock on. So that was always there. And then when I met Meeks and we started talking about the projects and listened to Can't Stop, Won't Stop for the first time, and then I was just like, it's just militant. It's just a militant song. And I said to him, we can get access to tanks. It was literally that. We went to these guys in the tanks and just said, put a treatment together and just said, this is what I want to do. You up for it? And like, yeah. Yeah, so for the Ed Sheeran music video, Take Back to London, featuring Stormzy, JK and Aitch, within that video, I kind of split it up into 3 different worlds. It was London, then it was Birmingham, then it was Manchester for Aitch. During the treatment creation process, I hit him up and said, I want to show off a bit of Manchester Scran. Let's choose somewhere that's near you. Let's choose something where you go regular for food. So he was like, well, Love Lunch in Maston was right round the corner from his house, and he was like, can we use that? So we got in contact with the owners, went down, did some records and stuff with the team, and we decided to shoot a scene there. So we literally brought Ed Sheeran to Maston into this sandwich shop and shot him and Aitch having a full English breakfast. Yeah, so it was random, very surreal, very random, because we had, Aitch was already famous climbing as it was, and then we had Ed Sheeran, like a world star, coming down to this area, and once someone saw him, it just like the word got out, and there's hundreds of people there all watching it, and it was just, yeah. It was a proud moment just to be able to pull those strings to make that happen. I think I'm always striving to, no matter how big the artists that work, or the bigger the videos get, or whatever it is, I always try and, where I can, bring people to Manchester. I think my advice to any creative who wants to be a director or just create, don't even know whether they want to be a director or whatever they want to do, they just want to make great art and great music and music videos or projects or create things, is pushing yourself in the direction that you feel is right and follow your heart. I think the quicker you learn who you are and what you want to do, the quicker you'll find people who also enjoy or respect or want to be involved in what you're doing, and then build a family, build a team, because you don't need to move to London to sign to a big production company to get work. The work will come to you once you can create something new and unique and something that people can't buy.